With this list here, got a lot of people shaking their heads. Top 100 list. Let's take a look at it. There it is. You have Tyreek Hill, wide receiver for the Dolphins, as number 1. Lamar Jackson, quarterback for the Ravens, as number 2. Christian McCaffrey, running back for the 49ers, as number 3. And there's Patrick Mahomes, quarterback for the Chiefs, number 4. And we'll go up the list. Myles Garrett, edge, rusher for the Browns. Chris Jones, defensive lineman for the Chiefs. Trent Williams, offensive tackle for the 49ers. TJ Watt, edge, rusher for the Steelers. Travis Kelce, tight end for the Chiefs. Max Crosby, edge rusher for the Raiders. What a list. What a list. And all Patrick Mahomes can do is use this for motivation. Use this for motivation. He probably don't think too much of it. Just shoo it off. He know what the deal is. Now this list, putting Patrick Mahomes as number 4 is just a little crazy. I don't know who make these lists, but I'm going to tell you this. Tyreek Hill, wide receiver for the Dolphins. Patrick Mahomes probably looking at this like, okay, you want to rub salt in the wound. A former Chief, wide receiver Tyreek Hill, is over Patrick Mahomes. If you want to get under Patrick Mahomes' skin, go ahead and put a guy who used to play for him. And now he's playing with the Dolphins. Put him as number 1 on the 100th NFL list over Patrick Mahomes, rubbing the salt in the wound. Might not be a good idea coming into this season. He's already ripping up the NFL every year, going win Super Bowls. You want to add this to it? Now, Lamar Jackson, that's insult. Insult. And Lamar Jackson, hell of a player, we know this. But if you're Patrick Mahomes, you're looking at this like a dynamic quarterback with his legs, hasn't won any Super Bowls, still got something to prove to a lot of people, especially in playoff time. Regular season, great. Playoff time, head scratcher. So he's probably looking at this like, you're going to put Lamar Jackson over me? No Super Bowls. Still somewhat has to prove it with his arm. And he's mostly dynamic with his legs. So Patrick Mahomes can look at that as disrespectful. Now, Christian McCaffrey, running back for the 49ers. Now, I'm going to say this. If anybody was going to be over Patrick Mahomes, I will say Christian McCaffrey. If they wanted to get this right and they just want to pass the buck around and say it can't be Patrick Mahomes every year as number 1, Christian McCaffrey, I would say, I would not argue with that. And what we call him, his nickname, all purpose. For a running back, he has the responsibilities somewhat like a quarterback, Patrick Mahomes. He can read defenses just as well as a quarterback. Not only that, what else does he do? He catches the ball out of the backfield. Unbelievable blocker. Can also pass the ball when need be. His agility, smarts, availability until now. Got a lot of players coming in this preseason hurt, banged up a little bit. You hate to hear that, but every year you're going to have some guys that's going to be banged up. And matter of fact, let me take a look at this real quick. So you got a few guys out to start this preseason. Unfortunately, hope they can get healthy before the season starts. Because it's stacked, interesting year coming up. A lot of movement, a lot of new players, second-year players from the rookies. See how they're going to emerge coming into this season. And the Philadelphia Eagles, I was going to cover this on something separate, but the pressure is on. Coming off that Super Bowl appearance and fall from Dak Grace, Jalen Hurts. He was able to keep the pressure off a little bit, making it to that Super Bowl, but now the pressure is back on with Jalen Hurts. And last year they had some inside locker room, in-house situations. We thought it was just A.J. Brown's situation that was kind of dividing his team. Well, they had more than that. Nick Sirianni and Jalen Hurts divide, as you can say. They're not seeing eye to eye. Hopefully in camp, leading up into the season, they got that all situated. I don't know. We'll have to see. But after this season, it's all broken up. It's all broken up. Jalen Hurts, Nick Sirianni, whatever. One of them or both of them could be gone. Because they're stacked. They're stacked. They got the talent. They've been having the talent. What's been the problem? In-house, not seeing eye to eye. I mean, coming out the gate last year, stacking wins early, just to crash and burn at the end, doesn't make sense. I'm very surprised Nick Sirianni kept his job. This year, he won't get away with it. He won't get away with it. So Jalen Hurts on the hot seat, even with his contract, even with that hefty contract. And when I say on the hot seat, meaning they're going to start thinking about going in a different direction. Nick Sirianni is good at fired. If he don't get this team back to the Super Bowl, he will be fired. Do we have to win the Super Bowl? It's that close. He might can save it, just getting to the Super Bowl. But the time now is to win it. So that probably won't even secure it. Probably won't secure it. But yeah, man, Jalen Hurts and Nick Sirianni not seeing eye to eye all last season. They just been trying to patch it up, put a Band-Aid over it. It was well documented inside that locker room. They just been disgruntled pretty much the whole season. So that explains the crash and burn. All this talent, the headspace wasn't there. Time to call a U-Haul truck. It's time to call them. Gotta offload some of this bad weight. Because with all that talent and you can't get it together, you're not in the right headspace, people can't get along on the field, in the locker room. Sounds like a leadership problem to me, and it ain't Howie Roseman. Not Jeffrey Lurie. Points to Nick Sirianni. Has his voice got drowned out? It's possible. It's possible. So that's the top 10. The only problem is you can say Patrick Mahomes. He should have been number 1. Well, they wanted to stir it up a little bit. Maybe they're trying to get people talking, upset, change some things around. That's possible. But if anybody was going to be in front of Patrick Mahomes, I would say Christian McCaffrey would be a good pick. But Lamar Jackson, no. These other guys on the list, they're good. They belong on this list. It's basically just that 1 through 3, I would say, that you have to switch around. Because the obvious pick is Patrick Mahomes is number 1. But if you want to stir up something, go ahead and switch him around. But if you're going to switch him around, don't put Lamar Jackson in front of him. Tyreek Hill, I wouldn't put him in front of him either. That's kind of like a one-trick pony act. Guy that can go deep, beat you deep. That's the only threat you're really worried about with him. Yeah, you can catch him underneath stuff as well, but he's known for smoking you, just burning you flat out right for touchdowns. All that Patrick Mahomes does and what he's responsible for, can't put Tyreek Hill over Patrick Mahomes. Christian McCaffrey, yes, I can see that. So this should have been Patrick Mahomes, if you're doing it correct. Christian McCaffrey, put him underneath Patrick Mahomes or on top, however you want to play it. Then after that, then I will go to, you can look at the Lamar Jacksons and the Tyreek Hill, possibly. But these other guys like Travis Kelce, nah. Travis Kelce should not be too far from Patrick Mahomes. He's that dynamic. So yeah, it'd be a little switcheroo, no doubt about that. But Madden 25 ratings, we're gonna get into that. Who got snubbed is the question. Who got snubbed? Let's take a look at it. Christian McCaffrey, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Trent Williams, and Tyreek Hill, part of the 99 Club in Madden this season. Coming up. There's no argument there. Anybody got any arguments about the 99 Club for this season? Christian McCaffrey, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Trent Williams, Tyreek Hill, Justin Jefferson, he's at 98 underneath. Got to stay healthy. That's the only situation with that. You got to stay healthy. Got to stay healthy. But I have no arguments with that. The 99 Club. Not at all. The only thing with the 99 Club, I just wish they just throw the point up to 100. To me, it just looks better. Just 99 stuff, but hey. Madden do his thing. I'm not going to argue with the great one, John Madden. Not going to argue with him, but I wish it was 100. But 99, we'll roll with it. We'll roll with it. We're going to cover the top 10 certain positions today. As far as the ratings, we will cover the quarterbacks. We will cover the running backs. And we'll cover the wide receivers. I think we'll just cover those three categories on the ratings, top 10. See who got snubbed. And
excuse me, boss, you have a text message. Excuse me, boss, you have a text message.
And see who's in the right spot, who could have been bumped up a little higher. But we'll check it out. So let's go into the quarterback's position real quick. Check it out. Go filter this, go to positions, quarterback. And there we have it. Patrick Mahomes stays at the top at 99 overall. We had no arguments with that. 87 speed, 70 on strength. 87 on agility, 74 on jump, injury 94, 97 stamina. So I don't think we have no arguments on that. They should have, gotten that one right. And he's the poster child of the NFL, so I don't think they're going to shortchange him in any bit. So Patrick Mahomes sits at the top, 99 overall. Lamar Jackson comes in at number 2. Now, this is the Madden rating, just on Madden rating in NFL football. So I want to make that clear. And he might have it right in some aspects, but it is John Madden's football rating list. That's what we're covering. Not the best in the NFL in order. So we just want to make that clear. But Patrick Mahomes sits at the top. And I think that'll be on anybody's list. Lamar Jackson, 98 overall, 95 speed, 63 strength, 95 agility, 91 jump, 89 on injury, and 92 on stamina. Now, I think people will argue with that as far as the list. Let's just say if it was a real list, a lot of people are going to put Joe Burrow ahead of Lamar Jackson. Is that possible? What do y'all think? Or is this list correct? In real life, for his quarterbacks, is this list correct? Moving on to Joe Burrow. 93 overall, 83 speed, 68 strength, 82 agility, 74 jump, 89 injury, and 94 stamina. Joe Burrow. Josh Allen. And to speak on Joe Burrow, he's going to be healthy this season coming in. Of course, we got a lot of quarterbacks, a lot of players that have a lot to prove. Joe Burrow is one of those, coming in with a lot of promise, coming out of college. he should be healthy coming in this season. He has a lot to prove. Can he move up that list? Can he get a Super Bowl? So a lot of pressure on him as well to go ahead and perform. Same as Josh Allen, who we get into next. 92 overall, 88 speed, 80 strength, 85 agility, 92 jump, 99 injury, 96 stamina. That is Josh Allen. Josh Allen losing Stephon Diggs. Will that make his stock go down? Will his numbers be affected? Or will he prove and come in this season saying he ain't gonna miss a beat? But the thing about Josh Allen, he has to finish ball games. He has to make the right throws. He can't turn over the football. He can't be this renegade guy out there slinging it around like John Wayne. He can't do that. And we're going to see what he got to offer coming in this season. Hopefully he learned his lesson. But he is a good quarterback. I like him. I just think he needs to tune some things down a little bit. But he has all the tools. All the tools for a quarterback. Dak Prescott. If any quarterback or any player has pressure, it's definitely this guy. It's gotten to a point now, I think Dak Prescott's like, whatever's whatever. You want me out of Dallas? Send me out of here. Hey, buy me a ticket, I'm gone. I think Dak Prescott has reached that point. He's tired of all the noise. He wants his money. Make me feel valued. You can't do that. I'm gone. Simple as that. I'm not taking any pay cuts. I want what's owed to me. So you know what I say? I don't know if I still pay him. But, he's been there a long time. It seemed like he ought to get some kind of seniority payment or something. I don't know. Maybe it's not his fault. Maybe it's Jerry Jones' bad dealings. He should have took care of these guys a long time ago. Now he got all these contracts coming bundled up all at once. He's sweating. He don't know what he's going to do. Dallas Cowboys going to sink underneath because of the cause of it. And as an Eagles fan, can't tell you how that's so delightful to me. But Dak Prescott, I feel like he put in the work. For us paying him what he deserves, you got to look at it. Who else are you going to get? He might be on the option right now, so go ahead and pay the man.
Yeah. Hold on. Shut down. Let's up on this. Give me the money. Done talking. Give me the money. Yeah, my dog banking. Give me the money. Done talking. Give me the money. Give me the money. Hey, I check it's fine. 1S, 2 lines, that is the dollar sign. Hey, I check it's fine. 1S, 2 lines, that is the dollar sign.
Tua Tagovailoa, 88 overall, 83 speed, 61 strength. I don't know, man. They might have got that strength wrong on Tua Tagovailoa. You want to talk about some deep, strong dinosaur bones. This man is stout, thick. Yeah, I think they got that 61. Usually I don't argue strength ratings or anything like that, but come on. Tua, 61 on strength. When you got Dak Prescott at 75 and you got Josh Allen at 80, but you're going to give Tua 61? See, we can dissect this whole thing and have so many problems with the list and the ratings. We ain't gonna do that. And that strength for Tua, 61, nah, not even close. That guy might even had 91 dealing with me on some strength. But anyway, 79 agility, 73 jump, 83 injury, 84 stamina. He has a lot to prove as well. And one of them is staying healthy. And I think I know what they done here. They're trying to mix with him being fragile, always hurt. Trying to compare that to his strength. Now he's got weak bones. Is that what y'all looking at? Huh? Geek Squad behind all this tech stuff. Is that what y'all looking at? He's always hurt, so he can't be strong. Well, I tell you. Anyway, but I'm not going to even try to get in the minds of these weirdos, so to speak. But anyway, let's move on down to Justin Herbert. 87 overall, 86 speed, 71 strength, 80 agility, 84 jump, 92 injury, 91 stamina. Justin Herbert. And if you ask me, man, all these quarterbacks have something to prove besides Patrick Mahomes. The more I go down this list, these names that are popping up, these guys got things to prove. They just do. They didn't get hurt. They continue to come up short every year in the playoffs. They have to prove themselves. They have to prove themselves. And Justin Herbert, same thing. And that's another guy that's coming in a little banged up. So this preseason, man, is exposing a lot of good name brand players. They're just getting banged up. And hopefully for the season, when it starts, they can get back healthy and be out there at least for the regular season starting. Jalen Hurts, we talked about him. Went from 88 overall to 86. In my mind and a lot of other people's mind, Jalen Hurts, probably even in his mind, he should be a lot higher up. He should be in the 90s. If you're looking at his make and the type of player he's supposed to be, he's supposed to be in the 90s. So that means he's underachieving in some way. That's why this year is crucial. No more baby, no, oh, he's a little nicked up here, the head space is not right. No more of that stuff. No more of that stuff. Get it right. Get it right or get gone. Simple. It's simple. Brock Purdy. Boy, so close. So close. They're going to be looking to seal the deal this season. They got bad taste in their mouth. 85 overall, 78 speed, 63 strength, 81 agility, 70 on jump, 89 injury, 82 stamina. Brock Purdy. Like I said, we're going over this list on the ratings. Y'all see any discrepancies? Let me know. Does this list look okay to y'all? Anybody get snubbed? Nothing glares out too much, but we always can tweak a number a here or two with any player, seems like. But so far, don't look like something just so drastic that it just shoots off and say, oh man, he got snubbed. Besides 2 on the strength. He got snubbed on that one. So, Kirk Cousins, Atlanta Falcon. Kirk been around a while. Kirk been dealing with a whole lot of disrespect throughout his career. Finally getting a little bit of shine now. Getting a heavier pocketbook. You know what I mean? So, what can he do in Atlanta? What can he do in Atlanta? 84 overall, 75 speed, 52 strength, 70 agility, 71 jump, 94 injury, 88 stamina. Kirk Cousins, Atlanta Falcon. Gonna check them out, see how that's gonna roll. Like to see him with a different uniform on. It's time for Kirk Cousins to shoot off like a Scott rocket, and we'll see. We'll see. So that's the list. That is the list, folks. Patrick Mahomes, number 1. Lamar Jackson, 2. Joe Burrow, 3. Josh Allen, 4. Dak Prescott, 5. Tua, 6. Justin Herbert, 7. Jalen Hurts, 8. 9 is Brock Purdy. Kirk Cousins is 10. Top 10 quarterbacks on John Madden 25. Let's go check out the running backs.